What's going on, guys? Before you get into this video, just a little transparency. Please bear with me. The audio on this video is not the best. I bought some new gear trying to get more footage in the field, and I just opened it and literally ran out and shot with it. So the audio is not the best. However, as you can see here in this video, the audio is pretty decent because I had a chance to read the manuals and everything. But my goal is to bring you more footage of filming out in the field and less footage just at a desk. I myself in this YouTube channel, we are out in the field daily, and often it's difficult to film yourself trying to film somebody else. You don't want to bring on an extra crew member and incur the labor charges, so we have to find ways to be creative to grab footage while we're grabbing footage. Then we got to come back to the office and not only edit for a client, but edit for ourselves. So it is a lot to work with, and I just ask that you guys keep and continue to remain patient with me as the channel grows, and I try to get you more real world examples. I'm not the type of guy who just buy stuff, open it up in my perfect home office and tell you about why this lens or this camera is great. We're actually out using this stuff on a daily. So that's the difference between me and those other guys that you're watching on YouTube that you never really see work. They just are camera experts because they can afford the camera, or they can come up with some scientific test on why you should be worried about the CRI rating of a light. We're actually out putting this stuff to use, and we're making money. We're making a living using it, and that's all that matters. You can be a perfectionist and try to get, everything perfect, or you can get what you can get right now and you can make money with it until you can go and buy the high-end stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? Today I thought I'd take you with me on a real shoot with a real client to show you how we use some of the equipment that we talk about. In fact, today I'm going to challenge myself to do more with less. I know a lot of YouTube channels talk about gear and they use it for like test footage and testing, but they never really show how they use it on a real actual shoot. Today we're using it on a real actual shoot with a paying client. It's a mini shoot, so something real quick that we do, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name is Ty Turner, and if this is your first time on this channel was designed to help you turn your passion into profit. So let's get right into it. Okay, today I have decided to challenge myself in shooting more with less. I showed you guys some $100 LED lights a while back that I really like, and today I have an opportunity where I'm shooting a talking head, and we're only going to light that talking head with 3 of those $100 LED lights. I like them a lot, but we're gonna put them to the test today. Today's shoot is a really simple micro mini shoot that we usually shoot for this particular client, and I want to stay as light as possible. We're doing a one-man band because this client has a lot of volume and we shoot a lot for this particular client. We like to keep the price down, and they're fairly simple, straightforward shoot. Talking head, a list of questions, B-roll, edit, done. So we're going to interview them about the contest, and we're going to show the alarm system being installed in their home. Really simple shoot, more of a testimonial style video, but we're going to be in and out. It's a half-day shoot, so maybe 4 hours at best. And this is a client that we've worked with multiple times when they do testimonials or things like that. So today we're going to challenge ourselves, like I said, because we're going to use some equipment we normally don't use. We usually use our Godox lights with soft boxes or our LS1 light storms to light a subject. But we're going to use these LED lights because they're very powerful. The color temperature on them are flexible. I can change it to whatever, just in case we use daylight as our key light. We can still use the LED as a fill and a hair, but we're definitely going to use them in the shoot. shooting with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, because that's the camera that you guys love to hear about. And that's pretty much it. It's Texas, it's freezing, but today we're going to use this boy right here. This is the Mavic Air, real small drone I like to use when I have really close-up shots. Right now they're installing cameras on the side of the house, and I want to make sure that we get some footage of it. We don't use big drones because we're getting pretty close to the guy. We want to use drones that are just smaller. That way we're not flying this huge drone by this ladder, blowing the guy off the ladder. We can see everything and work it with just a small little baby drone. Doing more with less today. So we're also gonna get a shot of just the truck as well. Kind of do two birds with one stone while we're out here.
Dream of like a police officer, like doing the glitter.
God.
So as a law enforcement officer now, my favorite thing about my job is the interaction with people, and the seeing somebody after you've interacted with them later on down the road, how you impacted them.
Maybe elaborate on how the kids are going to react to the security system. How do you think it'll make them feel?
We're almost done. We're shooting just B-roll. We're done with all the talking heads. And we're just having a little fun. It's pretty much what this part of the shoot. We're just having a little fun, chopping it up with the client, getting ready to wrap. We just need a little more B-roll and we're all set.
If it's ready.
Press door open, back door open, etc. Really nice 7-inch touchscreen, makes it really easy to navigate, very simple.
Did you see it on this side?
All right, guys, so the shoot went well. We ended up finishing up in 3 hours, so it worked out perfectly. Couple grand in 3 hours plus editing. The thing is this, today is actually day 2 because there's been some developments, and I recorded an outro yesterday, but things have changed. The client has decided that they wanted to add an additional day of shooting because they just so happened to be in town and they ran across someone that they wanted to add to the video who they feel like they may not be able to catch if we decide to do it later. It was just convenience. So I didn't have anything booked the next day. Works out for me. You pretty much get to double your earnings and work for a few more hours. So it's the next day. I'm on my way back out to a different location. As far as using the lights, the little LED lights, they were actually perfect. I need to find a way to diffuse them better, but because they were a little harsh, like all light sources are. As you know, that's not an issue of the type of light. That's your ability to shape it and do what you need to do in order to make the best use of that light. The most important thing was that light was very powerful, and it did what I needed it to do. So today, again, I'm going back out. We're shooting something different. Because we're shooting a high-level executive, I'm gonna use my traditional method of a softbox. We're still gonna use the LED lights as a hair light and maybe a fill light if needed, and maybe add a little color to the background or add a little accent light. You can't go wrong with having RGB LED lights in your bag. I just love it. I love where the technology is going. You used to have a huge light with a bunch of gels, and now you don't. So it's funny because I spoke with the manufacturer and told him what I was doing, and he decided to offer you guys 50% off the light. Now, again, I have no, big relationship with them. I'm not, it's not my light, it's not my company, but I love these lights so much that I thought I would, do a video on them. So I'll post a link to that in the description, and we'll talk more about it as we move forward to this next shoot. And I show you how I continue to use, to get more with less. Again, another thing I want to talk about, the goal is these are like micro mini shoots, talking head, B-roll. The goal is to develop relationships where you do 10 to 15 of these type of shoots for companies every year. And if you get about 20 of these companies, 10 of these companies under your belt, you will be able to eat and live, working with the clientele that you already have. We have a shoot coming up in 2 days where it's a larger shoot, so I have more team members involved. These are just quick micro mini. You can do them yourself, or you can send someone to do them if you have a labor force that may be a little less expensive. I like to do these shoots. To me, they keep me sharp, and I just like going out doing it. I usually develop the relationship with the client, and I like going out speaking with the client on these little micro shoots like this, where there isn't, a huge amount of profit margin, but they're consistent enough where you can build and grow the company. Now, you shouldn't be doing this for minimum wage. You should be doing this for something that's more than comfortable. And I'm gonna say you should be doing these for no less than $1,000. Yes, it's a half-day shoot, but that plus editing should be at least $1,000. That's just my opinion. Because the client is getting a lot from these videos. So bare minimum, our price is usually about double that, if not more, but that's definitely what you want to do. So again, stay tuned as we go to the next location. And I'm gonna show you more ways we use this particular light or use less to get more. All right, guys, today we're shooting at the Chris Kyle Frog Foundation. I don't know if you've seen the movie American Sniper, but we're interviewing his wife, who was married to the guy with the most kills in history, and we're just filming an interview with her, a testimonial with her. So stick around and stay tuned. We're running with two of our lights. One is our hair light. The other is a light that I'm gonna use to throw a little bit of bounce off the background. Godox with Westcott softbox. We're using the Godox. The SLB60 as our main light. We're using another smaller LED light as our fill light if needed. And that's our setup. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, rigged and ready to go. With our Rode wireless microphone. Big battery today. And that's our setup.
I'm Taya Kyle. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Chris Kyle Frog Foundation. Yeah, let's take control of this. Everybody back up. So Bobby, I love that Hawk Security is like a family environment. You literally have your family working with you though. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, the shoot is a wrap. I am leaving now on my way back to the office. And again, today I wanted to show you that you can get a lot done with a little. The LED lights worked great again as a fill light, as hair light, as a light to illuminate the background, especially when we did the final shot up against the wood grain with both speakers. I was able to record two people into two different mic inputs using two different labs on a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. Got great audio You know, we were in a condition with mixed lighting, so you know the camera and the LEDs did good. The Godox light did great with the Westcott softbox. Please don't forget, you know, because I contacted the vendor and I told them that I love these lights so much, they want to offer my audience 50% off. So I'm gonna post the link in the description. Make sure you guys jump on that, because that is kind of ridiculous. I'm probably gonna buy like 2 more because I have 1,000 uses for RGB lights, and with the built-in battery, it keeps them small. So, all right guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and let me know if you like these videos out in the field. You know, I want to get away from the desk. I want to do more to bring you guys more content from a real business owner that's doing this daily. So let me know if you guys appreciate, you know, more shoots out and about. They're a little more rough because the environment isn't as controlled. I can't lug a big camera to film me and somebody else. I'm not making $1 million with the YouTube channel where it justifies bringing on extra labor to film, you know, for the channel. So tell me what you think, how you feel about this type of video. If you want more, if you learned something, let's get in those comments, let's talk, and I'll see you in the next video. But before I go, if you know about American Sniper, you know about the foundation, here's some information from the founder as to where you can donate if you're a big fan of veterans and you want to help the cause. All right guys, I will see you in the next video.
Hey, I'm Taya Kyle. I'm the founder and executive director of Chris Kyle Frog Foundation. Our mission is to honor God and country by serving the families of those who serve. So what we're finding out now is that suicide, untreated PTS, drug, alcohol addiction, all of that is most often, over 80% of the time, tied to the falling apart of a relationship in their lives. So our mission is to save those marriages, or at least provide the tools for them to save their marriage and their family, because it's very different than the civilian world. So if you'd like to help us in that mission, we could sure use the support. You do that at www.chriskylefrogfoundation.org.